SuperKids Online
，Jumping up and down on cotton candy, boing 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 boing。Hello， 小朋友，欢迎来到我们的 SuperKids Online， 我们又见面了。今天是 Cotton Candy Day， 现在我们一起做我们的 SuperKids， 手放前面，1、2、3，哇 ，Super Kids， 你们做得很好哦。现在我们一起做我的 SuperKids 说，我的 SuperKids 说 Play， 我的 SuperKids 说 Run， 我的 SuperKids 说你们做得好棒哦。现在我们一起玩游戏哦，你们 click 上面就会拿到 Google Form， 做完了后记得 click 上面，老师就会 email 给你们100分哦，很多哦。现在我们一起站起来，做下面进牌神，拜拜。
To think about the goodness of the Lord. He gives me everything I need and so much more. So I just want to lift my hands and say that I love Him. I just want to lift my heart in praise. And I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be. I like to think about the goodness of the Lord. He gives me everything I need and so much more. So I just want to lift my hands and say that I love Him. I just want to lift my heart in praise. And I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be.
上帝从来没降落，电色会永远灿烂，但是他曾经应许，永远与我们同在。上帝从来没降落，人生路永远平淡，但是他曾经应许，会着给我们力量。无论如何别放弃，无论如何别灰心，上帝的神奇存在，当我们全心敬拜。无论如何别放弃，无论如何别灰心，上帝的神奇存在，将献给忠心相信的人。
我是贝嫂师，很高兴今天我们又见面啦。在这里呢，今天我们要背什么经文呢？让我们现在一起来看吧。
但以理书1章17节，上帝使这4个青年精通各样学问和知识。
哇，你们都好棒棒啊，好棒棒的，我们再来背一次好吗？
但以理书1章17节，上帝使这4个青年精通各样学问和知识。
好了，今天的经文我们背到这里，我们下个星期再见哦，拜拜。
Hello， 小朋友，现在又是听故事的时候。还没有听故事之前，老师给你们看一个东西，这个就是玉米，你们谁很喜欢吃哦？很好吃的。今天我们要看一个故事，关于有几个人，他们只是吃蔬菜和水果。让我们一起来听今天的故事。Daniel and his friends.There was once a king named King Nebuchadnezzar, who ruled over the land of Babylon. After winning a war against the Israelites, he brought back some young men to Babylon. He gave directions to his helper to choose men who were young, handsome, smart, and able to serve in the king's court. These men were to be taught the language of Babylon. The king wanted to treat them well.So he ordered them to have the same kind of food that he ate and to drink the same wine which he drank. Some of the men that were captured and taken back to Babylon were Daniel and his 3 friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Daniel and his friends made up their minds that they would not eat the king's fancy food or drink his wine because it was against God's laws.They wanted to obey God in all they did because they loved God. So Daniel went to see the man that the king had put in charge of him. He asked him if they could eat different food that would not be against God's laws. The commander thought about this for a minute. He was afraid to change Daniel's food. If Daniel and his friends did not look healthy when the king saw him,He would get into big trouble with the king. Daniel had an idea. He said to the commander,
Let's have a test. For 10 days, give me and my friends vegetables to eat and water to drink. At the end of the 10 days, see how we look compared to the others.
The commander thought this was a good idea. So for 10 days, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego ate vegetables. They ate foods like corn, peas, carrots, green beans, maybe even Brussels sprouts. They drank lots of water. Do you know what happened at the end of the 10 days? They looked healthier than the other young men. The king's commander was very pleased and agreed to keep feeding them vegetables and water,just like they wanted. God had taken care of Daniel and his friends and helped them to grow big and strong. God knew that they needed to be healthy for the king. God also gave them wisdom and helped them learn what they needed to know to work for the king. God knew that Daniel and his friends loved him and wanted to obey God's laws.小朋友，刚才我们听了那个故事，我们看到神照顾了但以理和他的朋友。虽然他们只是吃蔬菜和水果，可是他们身体都很健康。神知道我们需要到什么，神就会供应给我们。让我们做一个祷告。亲爱的主耶稣，谢谢你这么爱我们。主耶稣，我们今天学习到你会供应我们的需要，求你与我们同在。当我们有什么需要，我们带到你的面前的时候，我相信你会垂听，你也会 帮助我们。谢谢主耶稣，奉主耶稣的名求，小朋友说 Amen。小朋友，现在又是听报告的时候，今天记得要做你的 Google Form， 做了过后记得要 submit 给老师，老师就会 email 500分给你们。我们下个星期我们的 SuperKids Online 是 Pillow Fight， 让我们一起来看我们下个星期的 SuperKids Online。我们再见，拜拜。